Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again. Welcome to episode number 69 of the Football Manager series here on the Chesnoid Gaming channel. If you're watching on YouTube, skip forward 3 or 4 minutes to where we actually get going in the background, where the saves loaded up, etc. And you'll be able to continue on from there. The opening few moments of me just setting up the stream, welcoming people in, etc. And putting up the little notification video so that everybody on YouTube knows that we're going live, which I will do now. And yeah, feel free. Oh, pardon me. Feel free to skip forward a few minutes, and we will continue on from there. Just gonna put the little notification video live. Bear with me. I need to copy this. Copy. Put it there. Delete that. We are on our way live right now. Everybody in the chat is seeing me. Good. Hello. How are you? Let's get Nigel in, shall we? Oh, Rasmus subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you very much, Rasmus. Appreciate that, bro. Drop you the sub hype and the love hearts in the chat. Cheers, pal. Appreciate that, buddy. Actually, what does my thing say? 117. And it says 117. Good. There we go. There we go. It's up to date, as. Right, that's the little notification video gone live. Or on its way live, at least. Let's tweet the stream out, shall we? 3 viewers resubscribed while you were away. Thank you very much. Get the timers in as well. Now that Nightbot's joined, timer's running. Let's tweet the stream out, shall we?
Hello, it's me.
Check that in a minute, bear with me. Tweet that out. Everyone's on their way in. Hey guys. Whoop. We got donation, didn't we? Let's check. It was a £1 donation from Fluffy976. He says, so I heard you were looking for a new subscription song. What about one of mine? I own all of them, so there's no copyright bullshit. I'm probably just going to have something that's kind of comedic or something similar. Something that's either comedic or like directly related to me. But thank you for the offer, bro. I appreciate that. Hopefully your music career is going well. Liam Let's subscribed for 10 months in a row. Thank you very much, Liam. I appreciate that very much. 10 months worth of subscription support. It's come up in the chat, hasn't come up on the software yet, but I'm sure it will do. We'll load up the save any second now, just making sure that everything is working properly, as in the little notification video has gone live, because it still just says, no, it is live. Good. And Nightbot is in, and I've tweeted out, so let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm good, man. I'm good, thank you, Harry. How are you? Right, so, scenario right now. We are currently, if you ignore the fact that we're at Cameroon, jobless. Because, we're clubless. Let's phrase it that way. We are clubless currently. which means we need to look for a new job. Now, we have applied for the West Brom job in the Championship. The manager at West Brom was Wayne Rooney. He took the job at Middlesbrough, which is where we were, obviously. And we resigned. Wayne Rooney took that job, and now the job here at West Brom is available. They're in good form, other than the fact they just lost in the FA Cup to Sheffield Wednesday. They're in good form. They're second in the Championship and are playing very, very well. So I am hoping that we get this job. I'm really hoping that we get this job at West Brom. There isn't anything else currently around that I would be interested or overly interested in taking as things stand. Don't want the Luton job again. Definitely not going to go back down to League 2. I don't really want to go back down to League 1, to be honest, after managing in the Premier League. And the Scottish lower leagues and Spanish, Italian and French and German lower leagues don't really interest me at this stage of our career. So, we'll have to wait and see what actually happens. Because I have no idea what club job we're going to be able to get at present. Hopefully we can get a decent one. I would love that West Brom job. But time will tell. We will find out. There's been a few sackings. Nothing that at a glance that I think I'd be interested in. Coquelin announces his intention to leave Chelsea. Fair enough. No jobs here that we're interested in. Was that Cambridge draw? Yeah, against Burton. Tottenham has sacked Solbakken. Tottenham have sacked their manager Solbakken. They're currently 12th in the BPL. I'm pretty sure that that's a job we want to try and take, isn't it? That's a job that we want to try and apply for. Is it not? They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, they're playing a 4-2-3-1. Pretty sure we should apply for Spurs. Where have they been finishing recently? Oh, well, they finished 10th last year, but they have previously been in Champions League positions. View job advert. Apply for job. Yes. Job application received at Tottenham. Callum Wilson scores 2 more goals for West Brom as they beat Doncaster. That's good. Celta Vigo sacked their manager. They are 18th in La Liga. They've kind of dropped off the past few years, though, so I don't think that's a job that I'd be interested in, especially considering it said finances insecure. So I don't think we're going to be going to Celta Vigo. Cameroon face Senegal in the African Cup of Nations quarter-final. That's what we're doing right now. That's the next game. Feeling the pressure. Alou Cisse is the manager at Senegal. I'm just not going to comment on that, really. It could go both ways, so we're easy just to not give an answer, I think. It was a while ago, but Cameroon suffered defeat the last time they played Senegal. Not the slightest interest in that. You got sacked from Man City? LOL. What did you get sacked from Man City for, Luke? Jeeps. Algeria beat Morocco 5-3. Nigeria drew 1-1 with Ivory Coast but went through on pens. Oh man. Oh boy. Mali versus Ghana. Cameroon versus Senegal. Still no news about the West Brom or Tottenham jobs. And I'm just going to continue to quick pick because my assistant knows the best side to pick. Do I start Yamga? No, I'm going to continue with Toko. Yeah, we'll leave the starting lineup as is there. It's what we've been doing with, or how we've been dealing. That's the side that we've been using so far. Suggest a slight tactical change. Not really. They're playing 4-3-3. Balde, Keita, Kuba. Is it Kuba Badakar? Kuma Babakar and Sadio Mane up top. Mane is still at Southampton somehow. I don't know why no one else has picked him up. I'm just going to calmly say that, and everyone seems motivated. Right, see how we get. Pardon me. See how we get on, shall we? We're playing in the white. Are we in the white or are they in the white? They're in the white. We're in the green and red. Yeah, we're in the green and red. Well, that was close in the opening 3 minutes. Nightbot is in. Chicken. Nightbot is in. No, Bubakar's picked up a calf strain. No, Vincent! So we'll put Yamga on then. Bubakar's been one of our best players in this tournament so far, which sucks if he's going to have to come off. Hopefully it's only like... He'll keep him out for a few days, which might mean... Oh, was he offside though? Yes. I thought he was. I was going to say he was going to leave the pitch with a goal, but nope. Put the ball in the back of the net, but he was offside. Yeah, no, I've altered the Nightbot settings, Chicken, so it doesn't just auto time put some people out if they use all caps or oh, that's a great ball. If they use all caps or no, clear it. Oh my god, as if that's gone through. Is that an own goal? Yep, it's an own goal. I've changed it so it doesn't automatically time people out if they spam loads of capitals or emoticons. We just got a donation of £1 from Fluffy again. It says, if you go to Shite Hart Lane, I will leave you and you'll never see me again. Just declare interest in the Arsenal job. I'm being very rational here. Don't make me turn this car around. Sorry, bro. Go on, Toko. Official NK FIFA HD subscribed for 7 months in a row. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. I'll drop the love hearts in the and the sub hype for you in the chat. Cheers, bro. Yeah, I do have a fair few followers of mine that are Arsenal fans because they kind of come across from MGH's kind of YouTubing career. Tell them we can still come out with a win. They didn't overly react well to that. Another pound from Fluffy. It says, don't think I used that saying right. No, I don't think you did, but never mind. We'll let it fly. We'll let it pass. We are not playing very well against Senegal, are we? Oh, finish. Wow. 2-0 down. Time to change the tactics. Go 4-2-3-1. Why is Yamga not... He's a striker. Oh, it's because it's complete forward. That might be why. Better as advanced forward. Toko is not a cam. Can Mukam play it cam? He can. Mukam can. Amadou, we can bring on... I can actually put Nagando there and then bring on Mbanga there. There we go. We'll try that. That was a Finwish, you're right. MGH talks too fast. Maybe for someone that doesn't speak English as their first language. Or I know Americans have some trouble understanding people from England when they talk a little bit too quick. I have a habit of doing that. I have a habit of just just, you know, my words just fly out at such a pace. I do have plans to play Rocket League on YouTube and Twitch with subs, McGee, yeah, at some point. I've already sent out the emails, etc. for this weekend, but maybe next weekend I'll play Rocket League. So I did buy it on Xbox One when it came out. I don't know why, because I've already bought it on, well, I say bought it, I got it on PS4 when it was free, and I've already bought it, paid 20 quid for it on Steam, and paid another 16 quid for it on Xbox One as well, because, I don't know. We're back in the game though, 2-1, Yamga, the substitute. Great ball in by Mbamba, and he slots it home. We are back in the game. In my opinion, who's the best player ever? Messi. We've equalised. Nicholas and Kulu from a corner. Yes. Nicholas Kulu from a corner. It's 2-2. They batted us while we were 4-4-2. The change in tactics seems to have worked quite well, actually. Change in tactics seems to have worked quite well. Although everybody's absolutely shattered. Might need to take some more players off. I've only got one more substitution I can make. Squad's going to be fucked if we get through for the semi-final in 3 days' time. No, I won't put a suit on for the final if we get there. CBA. CBA. Bring on Mukam from Bappa. That'll be the final change we can make. I just answered that question, Christo. Was it you that I think it was you that asked it previously, wasn't it? It's gone to pens. Shit. I'm glad we bought a Mukam because he's got 14 pens. Time for a penalty shootout in the quarterfinals of... Wow, we missed our... I'm glad I brought on Mukam. He's got 14 pens. Misses. Brilliant. Brilliant. Penalty shootout against Senegal in the African Cup of Nations. Yamga misses. I think we're going out, lads. Apparently Cameroonians are like the English and cannot take penalties. Dembaba, golazo. Yes, I presume it's Dembaba. He's Senegalese and will probably still be playing at this point in a career. And Bamba, yay, we scored a penalty. Great. Mane. Please miss. No. Shit. Well, if they score this next one, they win, Senegal. We're out. Out in the quarterfinals. Oh well. Oh well. Defeat on pens. Oh well. Cameroon duty ends. What? The Cameroon... Oh. Cameroon players will be returning to their clubs later today following the team's less than impressive performance. Well, we got to the quarterfinals, leaving the camp in reasonable spirits following their time with the national team. The next international period of Cameroon will be in March. Yep, and then it's African Championship. What? African Championship Nations? African Cup of Nations is what this is, isn't it? We've not got qualified for the World Cup, or for... Oh no, there isn't the World Cup till... The World Cup was last year, so it's not going to be a World Cup for another 3 years. Do we want to stay at Cameroon, or do we just want to manage for that period and then maybe just leave Cameroon? Like that was a good experience to manage at the African Cup of Nations, but other than that, meh. So no, there are 2 jobs still available. Because nothing internationally is going to happen for the next 3 years with regards to the World Cup. It would just be another African Cup of Nations tournament. Yeah, we'll leave. Oh, it was a good experience, but I think I'd rather manage a European side for a World Cup. Chesterfield and Plymouth have sacked their managers. Luton have named... Oh, Plymouth manager Alan Neal. Darmstadt sacked their manager. There we go. We're resigned as Cameroon manager. That was an experience. That was an experience. Managed at the African Cup of Nations. At least we can add that to our CV. CV. So we managed at that in that competition. So I'd never managed in the African Cup of Nations before on FM. It wasn't a shit experience. It wasn't the best experience, but it was an average experience. 9 emails. West Bromwich Albion offer job interview. That is exactly what we wanted to hear. Rotherham have sacked the manager. What league are they in? Aidan McGeady. League 1, aren't they, Rotherham? 23rd in the Championship. Attend interview. Right. Right. Let's get this one right, shall we? Because West Brom are in a great position. Can you explain why you're willing to drop down to a club of our level? I have previous experience in managing smaller teams with no problem looking for a new challenge. It's only a small step from my last job. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah. You didn't always see eye to eye with the previous board. What was the story there? Feel as though we got along just fine. Yeah, we didn't have any sort of falling out with the board, did we? Can you explain why you appear to be in the running of a few jobs right now? Merely keeping my options open. If you had the opportunity to potentially manage Spurs rather than West Brom, I'm sure you'd put your hat into the ring for both, wouldn't you? You've been alleged to have broken promises to players before. Yes, I have. Each time with the club's best interests at heart. How would you feel about working with our current director? Yeah, more than happy to work with Mike Rigg. Yeah, I don't want to change any thingies. They want to play direct football, but attacking football. I'd play possession attacking football, so meh. Make the most of set pieces, high profile players, sign young players for the first team. Any job aspects, attacking football and high profile players. No further philosophies. If I'd We would expect you to position the team for an automatic promotion challenge. Is that fair? Yes. What do you think of the proposed transfer budget of 12.75 million? Sounds great for now, considering we're in February and I can't spend a penny, so realistic enough. And a wage budget of 700,000. Currently spending 6,330,000. Quite happy to work with that. What are you doing? Oh. Do you have anything else to consider? Parent club? It's always worth asking about parent club. Ask for 100 million. No. We feel there's no need. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's taken ages to go from screen to screen. No further things to propose. I don't know why it's taken so long. Thank you. Just offer me the job right now and I'll take it. I'll be like, yes. Actually, we might wait and see what happens with Spurs. I don't know why I did that. Right, I changed the title now to "Looking for a New Job," and I'll change the title of the YouTube video as well. We'll browse. Let me just change this. Delete that. There we go. AFCON means African Cup of Nations. 2 times in a row for Senegal. Oh, did they win? Did Senegal win the African Cup of Nations? Oh, they did. They won the final 5-1. They beat us on pens, then beat Algeria 4-1 in the semis. And then despite getting a man sent off in the 12th minute, they were able to win 5-1 against Nigeria. Well, at least we lost to the eventual winners. That's mad. Dundee have sacked the manager. What league are they in? They in the SPL still? They are. Oh, wow, they finished 3rd 3 seasons in a row. That's not bad. Although they're now 10th, so clearly things aren't going as well as they have been the previous seasons. Meh. Chelsea fans confident. Deportivo, what league are they in? Are they still La Liga? They are 18th in La Liga. Tottenham job application unsuccessful. With your application failing to make the shortlist. Not going to get the Tottenham job. But we should be favourites for the West Brom job. Let's see. Are we favourites? Who's favourites right now for that job? West Brom. Frank Lampard is still the favourite for that job. The Rotherham and Charlton jobs are still available, but they're down the bottom of the league, and I don't want to take those on. West Brom, Frank Lampard is still favourite. He's at QPR, who are currently 2nd in League One. I would consider going to QPR if they're 2nd in League One and looking like they might be getting back up. I would consider the QPR job, even though it would be a drop of 2 divisions. Laurent Blanc could leave Bayern Munich. We'd never get that job. West Brom approach Wood. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new job. Boing, boing, baggies, baggies. 12.7 million transfer budget, wage budget of 700,000, but that can obviously all change when we get to the summer. If we get promoted, happy with that. 2-year contract, suggest terms, finalised deal. New job! Yeah! We have a new job. Bet you fuck it up. Probably, Ifla. Probably. What does the league table look like? I'll show you what the league table... That's what the league table looks like. We are 6 points. 6 points inside the top 2 with 14 games to go. We are only 2nd by +2 goal difference behind Watford. You got Reading, Forest. So we are 21 points inside the playoffs. Middlesbrough are now up to 18th in the BPL. They've managed to put together a couple of results. We left after the draw against... No, we left... Where did we leave? We left here after the two... No, we left just before the defeat to Southampton. So they lost that, won in the FA Cup, then lost, then drew, then won against Newcastle, then played them again in the league, and drew in the cup. Sorry, and drew, and then played Swansea and won. Swansea were down the bottom with them, and then they've lost to Newcastle and Hull. So they played Swansea, who were rock bottom, and beat them, and they beat Newcastle, who were 9th. They're still 6 points from safety, Leicester. But Celta fucking Vigo, mate. I'm not going to go to Celta. Message: I will attend the meeting. Hey, hi Charlie Butterfield. Are you alright? Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, I'll meet the journalists. Thank you. Long and successful career. Hello, David Kelly. Yes, thank you. Would you like me to arrange a meeting? Yes. Fortnightly? Yes. Help me with friendlies. You do the friendlies. Opposition instructions. You do the opposition instructions. Reserve and youth teams. Go for it. Yes, that would be ideal. And training. You do all of it for all. No, for all squad. Fuck it. Never mind. Yay! Transfer update. We currently have Mike Greenwood in on loan, who's a young striker. Has played 4 times off the bench. Alright. We have 4 players out on loan. Massimo Luongo, centre mid. Looks half decent actually, Luongo. Played for them in the Premier League. Steve Jenkinson, who's a goalkeeper, 21 years old. Josh Lake. Mark Lake, I don't know whether they're related. Are they related? Information. Favourite personnel. No, they might not be related. Oh well. Ryan Seeger's out with a twisted ankle for another day. New subscriptions, accept. Alright, players currently unhappy. Scott Bain, Adam Clayton and Tyler Blackett want first team football. Tyler Blackett has played 7 games and he's not necessarily in the best of form at all. Adam Clayton has not played that many games at all either. How old is he now? 34-year-old Adam Clayton, jeeps. And Scott Bain is a goalkeeper. He's played 1 game off the bench and kept a clean sheet, but there's no idea of telling how long he was on the pitch for. But conceded 17 in 7 in the Premier League, that's not good. 33 in 24 in the Championship last season, which is alright with 7 clean sheets. Choose the captain. We'll leave captains as they are for now. We might change that in the 2nd season. West Brom have won the top division in England once. Obviously, that's not the English Premier Division, but when it was the old Division 1. 5 FA Cups, 3 Championship level wins, or old Division 2, 1 League Cup win and 1 Community Shield win. Meet the media. If we could talk for a moment about your previous job that you chose to, do you have any regrets? No regrets. Here was the right time to move on. I'm looking to the future. You spent very little time away from the game. I'm very pleased to have landed on my feet, so to speak. Some have suggested that you're taking a big step down by dropping West Brom. Be honest, this isn't the level that you would ideally be managing at, is it? I don't know who you're insulting, me or the club, but seriously, I'm very happy to be here. I'm just going to say I'm very pleased to have joined West Brom. Do you feel confident about your ability to deliver the results required for West Brom to meet their ambition for the rest of the season? Yes. New managers often bring about times of upheaval. Everyone will have their chance to prove that they're worthy of being here. Will you go back to your old club and get some of your former colleagues? No, probably not. Right, team report. Now, they've been playing a 4-4-2, so I'm not going to change that as things stand. So Scott Bain wants to play, but Ali Ahmada, perhaps? It's French. He's kept 11 clean sheets in 32 games and only conceded 27 goals in those 32 games. So he's going to be my number 1 goalkeeper, hands down. Mandela Egbo is number 1 right back, and I can see why. Left back is Yil Salahi. Wow. Yes, I can see why he has been number one left back as well. He looks incredible. We also have Tyrell Warren that can play right or left back, which is good. And Jack Stevens can play right back and centre back. He's probably best at centre back, isn't he, Stevens? Yeah, probably second best centre back we have at the club. Pedro Bigas can play at centre back or at left back. Best centre back we have is NATO, formerly of Zenit. He's quite slow, isn't he, NATO? I mean, not that slow, although he's getting on a bit. He's quite old. His contract runs out at the end of the season, but he has been playing very, very well. So NATO and Jack Stevens will be the two starting centre-backs. I don't want to change things around too much because clearly they're having a very good season. Giuseppe Bellucci looks like a very good player as well, actually. Not so good in the heading department, but good at tackling. He's probably better. He's probably a decent right back, isn't he? Maybe not. Also got Nigel Jones and Rashawn Williams to play at centre-back. Nigel Jones is a youngster. He's played 23 games so far this season. He's been quite irregular. And Rashawn Williams hasn't played that many games at all. And I can maybe see why. He's probably better suited to League One football, maybe. Oh, he's a good player for most Championship sides, apparently. If we say so. Wing-backs, Blair Spittle, who can play at wing-back, but he's clearly a forward player. Right. Bigas, we've looked here. Michael Phillips, better as a holding mid apparently than a centre mid, but he's going to be good for rotation. He's young at 25. Tomlinson is the best right-sided midfielder we have. Willem Tomlinson. Okay, seems to have been a first teamer here. We also have Blair Spittle, who we just looked at. He looks pretty decent as well. He was formerly of Queen's Park and Dundee and then went to Huddersfield for a big chunk of his career, and they've just signed him this season, West Brom. Not Josh Scowen. Bashkim Kadril can also play. He's much better at cam though, clearly, evidently. On the left, apparently he's really good on the left as well. And that's maybe where they've been playing him this season. He doesn't really get that many goals or assists for someone that supposedly is really good out wide, but maybe his overall play is pretty good. Wayne Theakston, 21 years old, absolutely rapid. Looks pretty similar, really, to what was his name? Stephen something, wasn't it? We had at Middlesbrough. Can't remember his surname. Very, very fast, but not offering much else. Blair Spittle can play on either wing. That's good. Kadril is better at cam, yes, as you can see there. But if we're going to be playing a 4-4-2, then Callum Cook, we had him at Middlesbrough, didn't we? We had Callum Cook at Middlesbrough. We sold him to Preston, and now he's at West Brom. They've signed him, but he's not played any games for them yet. So they've got Andre Dezelle. Looks like a really capable player, young player, only 23 years old in the 8th season, so he's grown really nicely throughout this save. Josh Scowen, looks like he'd be better as a ball-winning midfielder. Yes, definitely, good. Pleased to see that. And he's been performing very well for them also. And they also have Callum Cook, who we looked at. Striker-wise, Callum Wilson, 20 goals in 32 games. Clearly he's going to be the main striker. Ryan Seeger's coming back from injury. He's got 14 in 21. He's going to be my other main striker. And then Michael Morgan is also looking pretty decent. 22-year-old regen. First season that he's really scored any goals, but he is doing all right. So I'm quite happy with that squad, at least the starting 11. Yeah, we'll sort set piece takers out. Currently the biggest talent, Bedford midfielder. 15 passing at 16 years of age is really good. Kate, right back, 12 tackling, and he's pacey at 17. Could be good. And Casey is a left-sided midfielder, absolutely rapid at 16 years of age, and also has the potential to be a decent player. You recommending me Yasser Kasim? Actually, who have I got on my shortlist? I'm just going to remove everybody on the that is currently on the shortlist. Oh shit! I won't do that. So we can start afresh here. Kazim does look really good though. 31 years old at Burnley. we'll add him to the shortlist. And they're also recommending me this 23-year-old Moroccan goalkeeper from Man United, Lias Muta Septawi. I reckon he's as good as the other two keepers we have at the club and the potential to be incredible. We will definitely add him to the shortlist as well. But right now, I think everything's pretty cool. Everything's pretty good. Onwards and upwards for Wood. Chris Wood felt the full glow of the media spotlight today as he faced a packed press conference to announce his appointment as the new West Brom manager. Wood fielded a range of questions such as the new job from the likes of SportingLife.com, The Guardian, BBC Radio 5 Live, the Birmingham Post and the Birmingham Mail. SportingLife.com chose the main focal point of the interview to be if we can talk for a moment about your previous job. Yeah, I don't care about previous job. Match preparation. 4-2-3-1 wide familiarity is high, but they haven't been playing a 4-2-3-1 though. They've been playing a 4-4-2. Maybe they were playing a 4-2-3-1 whilst Seager was injured. That might be why. No, it seems they've just been playing the 4-4-2. They're in a bit of stuttery form, so I'm going to have to pick them up. But morale seems to be good, apart from Adam Clayton, who's desperate to leave. Failed to beat Rotherham in the last... Oh, Jeeps, already having a pre-match thing. Confident. Your team has failed to score past Wine Allsop in any of the last 3 matches. Don't want to talk about opposition players. Ambitions very well matched. Currently without a manager. Anything to say about the Rotherham match? Promotion contenders Watford face Burnley, who are in 7th. They're a good team. Should do well against Burnley. Right, tactics. They already have a default 4-2-3-1 set up, but I want that to be advanced forward because that's what Callum Wilson's best at. We will also have deep line playmaker on support and a ball-winning midfielder on defend. And the rest I'm quite happy to leave as is on that formation. We will add retain possession, play our defence, look for overlap, work the ball into the box. Not going to do anything with anything else, we'll do that. And then we will set up a 4-4-2 because we definitely want to do that as well. Advance forward, we'll also have a poacher. Although that doesn't really leave too much, that leaves a big gap between the two. So, let's find out. Ball winning midfielder on defend, deep line playmaker on support. We'll contemplate what to do with the 2 striking roles. Oh, wow, busy starting week at West Brom. I'm curious to see who takes the Tottenham job, to be honest. Very curious. Set pieces and clauses. Yes, thank you, Ricardo. Definitely set pieces. We can have a look at clauses a little bit later on, because we... how many strikers do we have? Callum Wilson, Ryan Seager, Michael Morgan. I mean, I'm not too fussed if his thing runs out. He scored 16 goals in League 2, but clearly isn't that good at the Championship, so we'll let his loan expire. Set pieces. Corner takers, Duzel. Kadril. Duzel. Salahi, and Pens, Clayton, Wilson, Nato, Cook, Seager, Salahi. There we go. Done and done. I'll browse at clauses, but I'm not going to buy any out right now. We can buy that clause. We can pay a little bit less. We can sell that clause for 197,000. Stephen O'Donnell, sell that clause for 4,000. Callum Robinson, that would be buying that one out. Same with Blair Spittle. Huddersfield owed 550. Tom Thorpe could sell that clause for 58k. There aren't any massive ones here, are they? And then Jack Watmore, 32 odd thousand. Yeah, there's nothing massive there anyway, so we're not too fussed. Chelsea won the FA Cup. Congratulations to them. And here we go. First game as in our new job. Let's change the title of the stream, shall we? And I'll tweet out. that we've got a new job. Do we play 4-4-2? Do we go? Don't really know. Right back, I said I was going to go with Egbo, didn't I? Because he looked really good. Yes. Left back. Oh, centre backs. We're going to go with Jack Stevens and NATO, wasn't it? Do they have any side preferences? No side preference. NATO and Jack Stevens, or do we go with Belushi? Belushi's not played that much this season. He's not played in the league at all this season. Jack Stevens has. Yeah, okay. We'll go with Jack. Does he have a side preference? No, good. And then left back was pretty simple, wasn't it? It was Salahi. Because he was incredibile. Right, on the right hand side of midfield, we were going to go with Tomlinson, or we were going to play him in the middle. No, yeah, we'll go with him on the right. Centre mid, in the deep line playmaker role, we'd go with Dazelle, and then Josh Scowen in there. On the left hand side, it was Cadrill, wasn't it? That was the best player for that role. Yes. And then up top, it's pretty simple. Callum Wilson, and well, we'll go with. Actually, let's just put Callum Wilson in this role because that's where I want him to go. And then we could. Where is Michael Morgan? What are you better at rather than a poacher? Better as a deep lying forward. That suits me. We'll go with support as well, so you can kind of link up with the defence. On the bench, we'll go with Scott Bain. Warren can play him in a multitude of positions, so he's going to be a fantastic squad player. We'll go with Belushi as well, as we know he's good. Adam Clayton was alright, he seemed alright, so might as well. And Theakston, I'll go with Spittle instead on the bench. Callum Cook, because he can play centrally, and Mike Greenwood, because he is a decent winger. Striker, sorry. The only other striking option we have. Right, we are favourites. Going to calmly say, go give the fans a performance to cheer for. See how things go then in our first game as West Bromwich Albion manager. Callum Wilson has picked up a damaged shoulder within 4 minutes. Just as well Ryan Seeger's coming back, isn't it? Oh, nice ball by Morgan into Tomlinson. Good save. Oh, good double save. I know we resigned from Middlesbrough, Stuart. Another corner. We're dominant in the opening 10 minutes at least. Another corner. Another corner. 4 corners in the space of a minute and a half. And eventually it's cleared. Tomlinson with a header, saved. Right, thank you. Finally we can move on from the corner situation. We resigned from Cameroon. We just went there for the African Cup of Nations and then that was it. We'll look for a European job for the Euros next year. At the end, is it at the end of this season? No, it's at the end of the next season. We'll look for a job in in the Euros to play with a European side. I'm just going to say assertively, keep playing the way you are, and the result will come, and everybody looks delighted. That's good. When you fall asleep for 30 minutes, wake up to a new team halfway through a game. This is our first game, Sarah, so don't worry, you've not missed much. Basically, you missed me going through and just having a look at the players that we've got here at West Brom and going through the opening interview. You've not missed much at all. Of all the 30-minute spans in a 2-hour stream you could have napped, that was probably the best 30 minutes that you could have napped. So, GG. We got knocked out in the quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations, Ben. We could look for a job for Copa America, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Might make a change in a minute. Bring on Blair Spittle on the right, perhaps. For this guy, Tomlinson, although he's been pretty good. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a great ball. Yes! Mike Greenwood off the bench for the injured Callum Wilson gives us the lead in the 68th minute. West Brom move up to first. Yeah. Yeah. I probably won't stream FIFA much more this year, to be honest. I think what my plan is, like when FIFA first comes out, like we did this year, I'll start streaming FIFA, and then when FM comes out in the November, I'll go back to FM. I might spend a few streams doing different games, but the majority of my day is spent playing FIFA, so it is nice to play something different, and I absolutely adore FM. So we've got a penalty to round things out. I'm not going to take all the glory if we go up. I can't, can I? They've already played 32 games. NATO, the centre-back, with the pen. Wow, Dazelle is fucking shattered. Put Adam Clayton in there, but change it from deep line playmaker. Oh no, can play deep line playmaker, that's fine. Actually, let's put Callum Cook there. And then Blair Spittle on for Tomlinson. I wanted to make those changes slightly earlier, but I didn't get around to it. I'm probably done with the Leicester thing, yeah, to be honest. I may even just remove the Twitch FIFA stuff from my YouTube channel. Oh, we're going to finish with a 3-0 scoreline. Practically the last kick of the game from Kadri. That's going to be 3-0. I might stream some COD. Like when there's another double XP weekend, I'll probably stream some COD. But FM is where, well, FM and FIFA are where the majority, just basically football related stuff, is where the majority of my audience come from. So whenever I stream COD, I only get like 80 viewers rather than 400. So I don't tend to do it that often. I need to kind of get my Twitch channel a little, like 3-4 times the size before I can get decent level audiences with multiple games. What? Oh, I got confused. Wood helps take Peter clear of the drop, and it was this guy, Mitch Wood. 17 finishing? Bloody hell. That's not bad, is it? Regen, unfortunately, it's for Peterborough over Cambridge, which is annoying. Cambridge are 10th, though. Level on points with Luton. Wilson's out for just 10 to 12 days, which is fine. It's a great one for Mike. Pardon me. There's a long way to go. Quite incredible team victory. Very pleased. Not going to discuss that. Salahi close to triggering clause. Salahi is one appearance away from making 650k. Well, we might as well buy that out. Lee Novak has been sacked. What are your thoughts on North Ferriby parting company with one of your former players in Lee Novak? Wow, I didn't expect that sort of email. Yeah, we'll say that. Right, well, if we're going to be paying that anyway, we might as well buy out the clause for a little bit less, mightn't we? So, transfers. Clauses. It was Salahi, wasn't it? I can't buy it out, never mind. Never mind. Seeger's back in full training. That's good. What is the overall situation of the club's bank balance? 23 million in the red, in the black. Sorry, 23 million in the black. Spot where they went up from the Premier League and spot where they got the parachute payment. Up to the Premier League, parachute payment. But the board, it seems that the club has always been in the black the past few years, so that's good. And what they were in the Premier League for a while when they they got relegated into the Championship and went back up again. They got relegated second season, and then went back up fifth season, and then down in the sixth, and then finished 14th in the seventh. They finished rock bottom. How many points did they get? Did they really struggle? 20 points. Yeah, they really struggled. They had the sort of season that we were having with Middlesbrough. Why do I get the feeling history might repeat itself? Promotion with West Brom, the same way we got promotion with Middlesbrough, and then team not good enough to stay up. Oh well. We'll just have to see how it goes, won't we? Oh, Berry have hired Lee Novak just days after he left North Ferriby. Fair enough. Yeah, sure, apply advice. Okay. At this point, we should have a look through the youth teams at some point, shouldn't we? Aha! Aha! We do have some decent players in the youth setup, apparently. Have a look. Callum Robinson. Why is he in the... Why is he here? Why is Callum Robinson in the youth squad? Moved to senior squad. Anyone else that's supposedly decent? Luongo's out on loan. Yunan O'Kane, he was at Bournemouth, wasn't he? Yeah. Signed him on a free. He's played a few games. Some substitute appearances. We've got some players that supposedly are going to be absolutely incredible in the future. But they haven't gotten anywhere near that yet. Richard Orsi. Bufferini. 16 tackling. 34 years old. He's been playing quite a few games this year. Why is he in the under 21s? Bufferini, where are you? Squad, moved to senior squad. Frankie Kent. What? I don't understand why these players. Well, Frankie Kent. Maybe because you've got players like Rashawn Williams who are slightly better. Moved to senior squad. Then Mark Beavers. He was at Wednesday, wasn't he? Yeah, Wednesday for years. And Millwall. And Burnley, and they've just brought him from Burnley after he was playing amazingly for Burnley. Why are these players in the under 21s? Baffles me. And Tyler Blackett's still down here as well. He wants to leave though, doesn't he? Tyler Blackett wants to leave. Well, we've called him up to the first team squad. John Ruddy, the 36-year-old John Ruddy at West Brom. Wow, not played for 3 years, but hey, pal. Do we call O'Kane up as well? We might as well, just for numbers. We have quite a big... Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear God. They've got a big squad. They've got a big squad. Oh, dear God. Maybe there's a reason all of those players were in the under-21s. A lot of them seem to be running out of contract at the end of the year, which might be why they were down there. Change that to selection info. A couple of players that are supposed to get quite good in the under-18s, but... Sign Mignolet. Oh. We've got Reading next. Big game, actually. Big game, big game. So Ragotha sack Herrera, Manu Herrera. Is the Tottenham job still available? It is not. So who took the Tottenham job? Did we see who took the Tottenham job? Oh, hang on. It's done this again. I think every time you go out of a job, it changes that. Did it say who took the Tottenham job? Did I miss that? Someone might have caught it. Tottenham. Staff. David Moyes. David Moyes took the job. Oh, did he? He was manager of Belgium. Belgique. Knocked out by England in the second round and then resigned as Belgium manager. Oh no. Was manager at Man United, then Sociedad in real life, then at the start of the second... Oh no, he was at Sociedad when the stage started, got hired by Juventus, got sacked by Juventus, then rehired at Man United, and then sacked at Man United, and then hired at Hull, and then resigned from the Hull job to take the Belgium job. So you wouldn't resign from a club job to take an international job, would you really? Although I guess Roy Hodgson did resign from Liverpool to take the England job, but still, on FM, there's no harm in doing both. Gunners win again against West Ham. Right, this is a big game actually. Helder Costa scored 3 goals in 4 matches against you. Has he? Oh. Don't want to talk about opposition players. Locking horns with Nigel. Oh. Against Derby. Where are Derby? 14th. Preparation is in a year. I'm not watching any of the Six Nations, no. Was Roy sacked? He might have been sacked. I don't know. I can't remember. It was a while ago. Clough happy to move on from Wood feud. Yeah, we've said that like 3 times the last time we faced each other, and every time the media go, "Oh, you hate each other, don't you?" And we're both like, "No, we don't." And then 6 months later, "Oh, you really don't like Nigel Clough, do you?" I've got no problem. 12 months later, tell you what, don't like Nigel Clough. I remember that from the last time. It's like, fuck off. Six Nations is rugby, Sarah. England, Ireland, Scotland, France, Italy, Wales. Six Nations play in a rugby tournament. It used to be the Five Nations, and then they added another country in. Hartlepool have hired Tim Harris. Best of luck, Tim. Right. Do we play the 4-4-2 again? Do we go for a 4-2-3-1? No, they are more familiar with the 4-4-2, so we'll stick with this then. We are going to have to keep an eye on people's stamina. So Jack Stevens' stamina seems to be awful. So we'll play Belushi. On me. And then we'll still go with Salahi at left back. Let's give Blair Spittle a game at right mid. Better as a winger. Dazell's fit. What is his stamina? His stamina must be terrible. It's not. He must just get really tired really easily. Play Callum Cook. And then we'll continue with Josh Scowen on the left-hand side. Cajul's only got... We'll play Theakston. Why the Jeff not? And then up top, Seeger is almost back in full fitness, so we'll play him. And then Mike Greenwood. He came on for Callum Wilson and scored, so play him in the advanced striker role again. We'll continue with Tyrell Warren on the bench. I might go with Tyler Blackett actually. And then Adam Clayton, Tomlinson, Cadrill, and Michael Morgan, question mark. Maybe Callum Robinson actually. Yeah, Callum Robinson. We'll go with him. Scored goals for Orient in the Championship a couple of seasons ago. They paid 4.7 million for him and then have barely played him. Don't make much sense to me. I haven't seen any goal for Forest, no. Now this is a big game because Reading have a game in hand on us. I'd rather just draw. Like if you gave me a draw now, I would take it. I am nervous as to what the outcome of this game will be, especially with not my first string 11 out. Nice work by Belushi. Robert's going to get it back in. Ojo might shoot. No. Oh, never mind. Safe. Well, no. Whether Billings goal versus Forest or Billings goal for Forest, I haven't seen any goal involving a side that was playing against Nottingham Forest. You think I should change Theakston to a winger? Is that what he's better suited as? We'll check on the tactics. Yep. Well spotted. We'll put him on support if he's better at that. Thanks for the spot, Sarah. Oh, we scored. Yeah, we scored. Whilst we were making the tactical change, Blair Spittle put the ball in the back of the net. We're 1-0 up. Did he just cross it and... Oh no, it was Seeger that scored the goal. Back from injury, back on the score sheet after 5 minutes. Great to see. Say I love Hammers. I see you're desperate for me to say I love and then your username, so I'm just going to say I love Hammers because that's what you put in the chat. I win. Adarithi is an incredible striker. They're going to equalise, aren't they? Oh, great block. Honestly, Adarithi is absolutely incredible. He's one of the best strikers in La Liga and has been for years and always gets overlooked for a big move. He was at Valencia and then moved to Bilbao. Was he at somewhere? Has he played somewhere? Because he's 35 now. He was at Mallorca. He started at Herrera. Then went to Bilbao Athletic, the undergraduate side for Bilbao. Then played for Athletic for 2 years. Then went to Valladolid for a season. And came back to Athletic. and then went to Mallorca, then to Valencia, and then to Athletic again. And he's been absolutely prolific in since 2004. Adariz has done nothing but score goals for over a decade. For 12 years, Adariz has done nothing but score goals in La Liga. That's going to be a pen, isn't it? Shit. No, I can't say that, Sarah. I don't say things that are untrue. 1-1, Umbakogu. Good pen. Send the keeper the wrong way. Well, GG. I know you can't say it either. Too bad you don't have Matt Ingram to save them. Yeah, you're not wrong. Assertively, you've been unlucky so far. Not really been unlucky so far, but never mind. I'm not going to say that. If you keep typing that in the chat, you'll only get timed out. I've said that like 7 times. What's been the hardest decision you've had to make so far? What, on FM? Do you mean on Football Manager? Who was it that asked that question? Isaac Stevens, do you mean on Football Manager? What's been the hardest decision we've had to make so far on FM? I might take Seager off, although he's playing very well. Mike Greenwood isn't. So I might put Callum Robinson on. And Blair Spittle, who's running out of stamina, as is Josh Scowen, but we'll leave them on for now. Yeah, I'd probably agree with Jono. Leaving Luton was probably the hardest decision we've made so far in this save. Because we had job offers from Ipswich and Birmingham. We had a choice of 3. We could have stayed at Luton, moved to Birmingham, or moved to Ipswich. That was probably the toughest decision. Nice, go on Ryan. Nice ball out wide. Theakston. Theakston. Wow, shoots over. Wow. You think I should have gone to Birmingham? I don't think so. Callum Cook has injured his foot. Great. Put Adam Clayton on. And I'm going to take... I can't really take Seager off. Let's put Tomlinson on for Spittle. 15 minutes to go. Assertively encourage. This has been a pretty decent save, William. Yeah, it's probably my most enjoyable save on Football Manager for a long time. The way we've worked our way up through the leagues. It's been my most progressive save ever, I think, really, on Football Manager. I'd say it's probably my most, with regards to the amount of promotions we've had, it's probably my most successful FM save ever. Because we got promoted with Luton twice, promoted with Middlesbrough. We've had 3 promotions so far, 2 playoff final wins involved in those as well, and a league title. I think I answered that question, the first question, the wrong way. I think I answered it the way the media wanted me to. Oh, did we both time him out at the same time, Spicy? You weren't able to win today, but it's some consolation that. Never mind, we'll say that. Having chosen to rest a number of key players, comfortable with the result, we were able to rest the players and avoid defeat. How much of an impact do you think the initials have? I'm just going to say that. Would you agree Rob Air was the best player on the pitch today? He was alright. Don't want to comment on individual performances though. Bilic was looking at Umbakogo. At least he wasn't looking at any of my players. Jerry Umbakogo. And then we will unpick that. We beat Rotherham 3-0. And we've drawn 1-1 with Reading. Our only 2 games so far. Booty. Cambridge have signed Booty. Regan Booty. Oh, he looks half decent actually. For League 1 level, Regan Booty. As a wide midfielder. Gotten a few assists each season. That's a good signing, IMO. Congratulations, Cambridge. You're going to see Tottenham Palace on Saturday? No. Paul Cox takes the Accrington hot seat. Dat booty dough. Shake that ass for me. He looks anything like his surname. God, we've come into this job like and we get 4 games like the first 9 days. It's mad. It's mad. I'm not friends with Spencer. No, I don't know Spencer. I would like to, obviously. He seems like a really nice guy, but no, I've never had any interaction with Spencer. As things stand, the chase Sterling is in your hands. Yep. Saturday's match, increasingly under pressure, Tyrone Mears. Patience will be rewarded. Do you think your comments might be considered? Nope. How important would Joe Ward's been? He was at Palace when he had Joe Ward. Very important. Following Carlos 1-0 win over Wigan. Of course, he got a chance. It won't be an easy game. That is for sure. I don't have any preference with rugby league or union, to be honest, Lewis. I'm not that keen on rugby as a sport. We have Cardiff. They're 6th, Cardiff, so they're not having that bad a season. They're in playoffs. The for sale videos on Twitter last week were pretty decent. Some of them were very impressive, actually. They might play Pele at centre back. At centre mid, sorry. Alright, Egbo. Belushi was very impressive, but do we go with Jack Stevens? Well, I felt like he was impressive. He only got 6.5, but I felt like he was impressive. I might go Jack Stevens and Belushi, actually, because NATO's still not 100% fit. Spittle got an assist in the last game, so we'll start him. Who do we go with? We dropped Dazelle, didn't we? So we'll start Dazelle again. We will change this to winger, because we know that whoever we put out wide is going to need to be good as a winger. I'm tempted to play Adam Clayton, but we'll go with Josh Scowen again. On the left, we'll play Cadrill again, because he's fit. Up top, Ryan Seeger and Mike Greenwood. I don't see any reason why we should play anyone else. Scott Bain, Tyrell Warren, Pedro Bigas. Was he? He's 32. I want to keep everybody that we've got called up to the first team in the first team until the end of the season, so I can see how many people we need to get rid of in the summer and how many people we can send out on loan, etc. But we'll go with Actually, I might go with Bufferani because he looks pretty good. Even though he's 34, he looks pretty good. Michael Phillips, what is he like? What did his stats look like? Yeah, he looked like he was a good holding mid, didn't he? Put him on. Could maybe bring him on for Scowen. We'll need a wide player, so we'll go with Tomlinson because we know that he can do a job already. Adam Clayton on the bench, and then we'll go with Robinson. Actually, oh, never mind. Cardiff are favourites. The home side are favourites for this one. That's interesting. Assertively enjoy the match today. I don't think Vardy's overrated, no. Jamie Vardy's always scored goals at every level he's ever played at. Jamie Vardy is a very good poaching goal scorer. I'd definitely take him to the Euros. Why would you not? Vardy, Rooney, Sturridge, Kane. There you go. There's your 4 strikers. Sturridge if fit, obviously. If not, I'd probably just take 3 strikers. Vardy, Rooney, Kane. Ow. That was my neck. Do you mean Bradley Dack, Sarah? There's a guy called Bradley Dack that plays for Gillingham, question mark? He was at Wednesday on this save, and we did actually look into buying him at one point, didn't we? When we were at Luton, I think. True Defoe's been in decent form, especially of late. I was just saying, unlucky things haven't quite gone right for us so far. Listen passionate. Everyone's listening to me. That's good. We've definitely immediately got the attention of the dressing room. Oh, they're not keen on Scowen, the home fans. It's always hard to tell how good a player is, though, from like YouTube videos or Vine clips and stuff. Because you kind of have to see someone play to truly appreciate how good or average they are. Square it. Oh, I was going to say we're going to get a pen, but no. Oh, jeeps. Yaya Sanogo, look out. As if that's gone in. Are you serious? Are you serial right now? Derp. Serious. Yeah, Sanogo. Oh, now Scowen's going to get sent. I knew I should have taken him off. For fuck's sake! FML. Oh well. It's just one hiccup of a game, it's fine. How am I ruining the promotion push with one defeat? One slim 1-0 defeat to a side that's already in the playoffs does not count as ruining the promotion push. Cambridge in control. Pardon me. Poor result, and I'm sure you're already aware. I don't think we need to panic. It's asked us even how to work. Yeah. Banned for 3 matches? Why is he banned for... That couldn't have been his first red card then. That's his 3rd red card of the season. Oh. That's why he's been banned for 3 matches. Hopefully, Callum Wilson will be back in full training soon. I miss not going to football games more than you know, Spicy, yes. More than you could possibly imagine. I think you've thought into that a little bit too much, fat-free butter, to be honest. Man United do the double. They've won the Capital One Cup. I don't really know as Capital One Cup and Community Shield counts as a double. I think just Capital One Cup. Blackett keen to discuss. I wasn't happy with the play. No, that won't be necessary. I don't want to leave. Well, shut up then. I've never really rated Tyler Blackett though on FM. Pre-match press conference. Cardiff result will drive us on to do better. Professional. Touch and go. Nothing to say. And then we've got Oldham next. Jeeps. It's just been like 2 days game, 3 days game, 4 days game, 3 days game, 4 days game. It's like, come on! Give me a break. We haven't been able to start the same 11 2 games in a row yet. You want Simon Lake on loan. Key player, sure. Well, yeah. Mike Green was loan deals due to end. That's fine. Boo 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 doo boo boo doo 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 doo. I might play Warren at right back. Tyrell. We'll play Tyrell Warren. Tyrell Warren. Need to. Belushi. Sahi. Spittle. Are you fit again? No. Dazell's stamina is truly, truly awful. Adam Clayton. Scowen is suspended, but we can play Michael Phillips. Really? Are you not that good in that role? Better as a support. Alright. Alright, if you say so. Are you better the other side? Yeah. Playing that way around. Callum Wilson, he's not fit yet. I'm not going to risk him. I'm going to start Callum Robinson though over Mike Greenwood. Egg boo. Put Tyler Blackett there. Using O'Kane. A wide player, Theakston. Morgan or Greenwood? Morgan or Greenwood? Morgan. Play with put my players on the bench, then we go Kudrill as well, just in case. See you, Harry. Wednesday are favourites. Why are Wednesday favourites? Wednesday are 10th. We're seconds. Calmly. Keen to avenge what happened last time. Go and beat them. Maybe that's why they're favourites, because they beat West Brom last time out. We got to the quarter-finals in the African Cup of Nations. And then that was it. We got knocked out in the quarter-finals by the team that eventually won the tournament. We lost on penalties in the quarter-finals, and then Senegal, who beat us, went on to win 4-1 in the semis and 5-1 in the final. So to get a 2-2 draw against them and only go out on penalties in the semis actually wasn't that bad a result, judging by the way the rest of the tournament went. A hungover, half-dead Jojo says, hey. Why is he hungover and half-dead? Was it a heavy Thursday night? Is Thursday night the night to go out in Pittsburgh, is it? Come on, Blair. Don't lose the ball here. I mean, this is a nice run and everything, but yeah, thank you. Square it. Just pass it. Thank you. Brilliant. All that possession and we give the ball away. No, it's just like you're stupid enough to go out. Alright, fair enough. Are you hungover and half dead as well, or did you not quite drink as much as she did? Robinson! Tomlinson! Oh, so close. No, we don't have the Cameroon job anymore. You got back to yours at 5. Sounds like a decent night. 5 o'clock in the morning. Conversation got boring. Said you're going to bed soon. So I went up to your bedroom. No, West Brom are currently in the Championship. Top 2 in the Championship. This is only our 4th game in charge. Yeah, 4th. We won our first, drew our second, lost our third. But all of the games have come in the space of a week. That's going to be a goal, isn't it? No, good save. Something just laid there. Yeah, I can never remember all the lyrics to that. Not hungover and dead, you don't indulge in such things as Jojo does on a night out. Oh, brilliant goal. What sort of things was Jojo indulging on? Or is it not something that should be mentioned in the chat with young kids? Yeah, Rooney took the Middlesbrough job, Tono Kim, and we've taken the job at West Brom. We have dominated possession in this game and created a lot of chances. We just haven't scored yet. Now we have. Not suitable for children. Yep, fair enough. Feel free to tweet me later. Shouldn't be suitable for anyone, to be honest. That's a good finish from Adam Clayton. Pleased with that. Drilled it in the bottom corner. You are determined for me to ruin the promotion campaign, aren't you, William? Like, anything negative that happens, you're like, right, that's it, you fucked it. Deadpool was absolutely incredible, Tozzy. 10 out of 10, would see again. One loss becomes two, two becomes three. You get the drift, and when you're managing Chelmsford on a windy afternoon, on a wet, windy afternoon, you'll think, if only I'd beaten Cardiff. If only we'd beaten Cardiff. We have had 4 games in like 9 days, with our top goal scorer injured for all of them. So I think we're doing alright so far. Pardon me. Make one more change. Actually, let's make 2. Put you in an OK on. Keep getting caught on the counter, don't we? That's the problem here. And no one's going to catch Perica. Oh, there they are. Belushi did. Oh, wow, Belushi. Lovely double tackle. Oh, lovely ball. Phillips! Was he onside? If he was, that's fantastic. Was he? Was he? Yeah! We're in front, lads. We're in front. Ow. Don't give away a penno in the last minute. Don't give away a penno in the last minute. No, we didn't. Two-one win away from home against Wednesday. That's a good turnaround as well. I'm particularly pleased with that. Good win, boys. Well done. Now do we get a bit of a break? No, we got Oldham in 4 days' time. Great. Luton draw with Cambridge. We win though. Tyrell Warren made his debut. Was that really his debut? Oh damn. He played well. Special goal. Certainly hope so. Yeah. No less than we deserved. Medallia responded magnificently. Sean Dice, I don't know, what does he think of me? Relationship is okay. I don't know him but respect him as a manager and look to get him to know more. Clayton is cream of crop. I think that's going to do us for tonight. I think that is going to do us for tonight. We've got a new intake of youth players. Notable influence bringing through... Because it started by Stuart Mulworth. Okay. Okay. Nightbot's had a hissy fit, Spicy. Don't worry. Yeah, that's going to bring us to a close for tonight. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you to Fluffy for the 3 separate donations. Thank you to Liam Letts, Rasmus, and Official NK FIFA, who all resubscribed today. I appreciate that. We'll be back same time, same place tomorrow, where we will continue our push towards promotion into the Premier League with West Bromwich Albion. But thank you very much for watching. Feel free to check the YouTube channel for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be my player or West Ham. But for now, I'll see you next time.